fairly did an assessment, and we reviewed the overactive and underactive muscles, and we figured out that you have an overactive latissimus dorsi and pectoralis major or minor. So last week, it wasn't with you, but since I couldn't get my other client in, the one I did the assessment on, I'm having to use my girlfriend Amanda. So it shouldn't cause any problems, but we'll just use her as a model today. So we did the myofascial release on the pecs and latissimus dorsi and the pecs with the lacrosse ball, and then we stretched out those muscles, right? Now, the third and fourth step is to basically exercise the underactive muscles, get them firing again. So you've lengthened the overactive muscles, now you're activating the underactive muscles, and you are going to then put them into more integrated movements as you go, okay? So first off, you had, well, the client had an underactive mid and low trapezius and rotator cuff, right? Your rotator cuff is basically this joint with muscles in there, and the trapezius down on the bottom end there, okay? So we'll start with the rotator cuff. So what I'll have you do is step into this, okay? Hold it however you need to. The best grip is in here. I want you to act like you have a sword on the hip that's holding the weight, and then I want you to just pull the sword overhead. And then I want you to hold it for 2 seconds, then count 1, 2, 3, 4. I want you to try and keep this close to your body. So try not to flare out. Try to go straight up. 1, 2, 3, and 4 is at rest. Okay? So I'll have you just do that quick. So now you'll grab it with your other hand, right? You might need to put a little bit of tension just so it's a bit more because this is so long. So I want you to grab at your hip and then just slowly lift overhead. There you go. Count 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Relax. Let's do it again. We'll just do a couple reps for time's sake. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. For this throughout the week, I'd have you do 1 to 3 sets of 10, at least, well, we'll say 3 times a week. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we'll just pretend that you did both sides and that muscle is all activated. A good way to put this into a functional movement is, that I can think of at least, would be the sledge. It has a full range of motion throughout your rotator cuff on both sides, right? You get the flexion and you get the rotation. I'm going to have you pull the hammer up, let it fall as you step back, and then I want you to go all the way around and then squat down and slam. Okay? So it looks like this. If that's too easy, I want you to rotate sides. So try to use just momentum. Your arm should be basically locked out. I don't want to see you muscle it up and then swing. I want to see your arm locked out all the way around. So we'll try this. You should be familiar with this movement. So try just on the one side. So back, swing, hold it upward. Okay, so step forward, right? So you're here, and then you'll just rock it back. Go straight to the hard one. Perfect. One more. Okay, this, same thing. I'd have you do basically the same 1 to 3 sets, as much as you can do, 10 to 15 reps. So yeah, you probably start at 10 reps and then build up as you go. Okay, so for this one, we have your mid trapezius and lower trapezius. So a good isolation movement for this. Okay, so you're gonna get on the ball, okay, you want everything completely extended, okay? And then you're just going to pull the bar up with your elbows and scapula, and you're going to put it above your head, and then forward. And then you go down. Just like that. Okay, so flex your feet. Like push your toes back as far as you possibly can. Like you're standing right on your tiptoes. Kick. Up. Over your head. Push your fast. Okay. We'll do a few of those. Try to keep your shoulders up. Use your scapula to pull back. Okay. And this is the same design build, so you do this like 3 days a week, 1 to 3 sets, and probably around 10 reps would be good. And you do this, try to slow it down and use a lot of control. Lots of control. That's all these are about slow control movements. Okay. And then we'll do an upright row to target your trapezius. Okay? So first off, we'll do a squat. Like let's say you'll come over to the tire, so you have a marker. Okay? So you'll squat down and then do an upright row. Okay? So squat, upright row. If that's too easy, I want you to get on the BOSU ball here. Okay? And then just squat, row. And like I said, it's about a slow controlled movement, right? So we'll have you try on the tire. If that's too easy, we'll boost you up to the exercise ball, or BOSU ball. So just let it go in front of you like you're in a deadlift position. There you go. Yeah. Try to separate the two movements. So go down, up, and then up. Okay. Looks pretty easy. Let's have you try and come over here. And we'll get you going there. Okay, so just a nice, as deep as you can go for the squat, and then up. Nice, slow, and controlled. Beautiful. Try not to go above your head, I didn't notice, sir. Go right up just to your chin. Okay. There you go. Perfect. Good job.